Hey guys, I hope you all liked my earlier videos on the idioms and phrases. So far we have discussed 40 important idioms and phrases. Now we'll further discuss some more important MCQs on the idioms and phrases. Let's start with our first MCQ today. Our first question is to throw dust in one's eyes. Our options are to harm someone, to show false things, to deceive, to make blind. So what is the answer to this question, guys? To throw dust in one's eyes means to deceive someone. C is the answer to this question. Our next question is to talk through one's hat. Our options are to talk wisdom, to speak fluently, to speak at random, to talk nonsense. So the answer to this idiom is D option, that is to talk nonsense. The meaning of idiom to talk through one's hat means to talk nonsense. Our next question is to give up the ghost. Our options are to become rational, to suffer, to fight evil forces, to die. So the answer to this question is to suffer. B is the answer to this question. Please do these videos again and again. It will really help you in remembering the idioms. Our next question is Hobson's choice. Our options are feeling of strength, feeling of insecurity, excellent choice, accept or leave the offer. So the answer to this question is D option, that is accept or leave the offer. Our next question is to get cold feet. Our options are to fall sick, to ruin for life, to become discourteous, to be afraid. So what is the answer to this question, guys? It means to be afraid. D is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is one should not indulge in tall talks. Our options are ideal talks, B option is flattering, C option is irrelevant talk, D option is boasting. What does this mean? Here the idiom tall talks is used. So the answer to this question is boasting. It means one should not indulge in boasting. D is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is to show the white feather. Our options are to show arrogance, to show signs of cowardice, to become polite, to seek peace. So the answer to this question is, guys, it means to show signs of cowardice. B is the answer to this question. Our next question is to carry the coal to Newcastle. Our options are to do unnecessary things, to work hard, to do mental jobs, to finish a job. So what does this mean, guys? It means to do unnecessary things. A is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is to see eye to eye with. Our options are to stare fixedly, to agree, to take revenge, to be angry. So what is the answer to this question, guys? It means to take revenge. C is the answer to this question. Our next question is to run amuck. Our options are to feel exhausted, to run a race, to run to somebody's help, to run about in frenzy. What is the answer to this question, guys? It means to feel exhausted. A is the answer to this question. Our next important question is to pour oil in troubled water. What our options are to instigate, to foment trouble, to calm a quarrel with soothing words, to add to the trouble. The answer to this question means to foment trouble. B is the answer to this question. See, the only way to remember the idioms and phrases is to practice them, to revise them again and again. Our next MCQ is to be as old as the hills. Our options are to be wise and learned, not being worth the age, to be very ancient, to be old but foolish. So the answer to this question is, guys, to be very ancient. C is the answer to this question. Our next question is to pull one's socks up. Our options are to depart, to prepare, to get ready, to try hard. So the answer to this question is, guys, it means C option, that is to get ready. Our next question is to rule the roost. Our options are to advance in harmony, to preserve oneself from harm, to move forward on the same path, to domineer over others with whom one is associated. So what is the answer to this question, guys? To rule the roost means to domineer over others with whom one is associated. D is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is the casting vote of the chairman clinched the issue. So here in a sentence the idiom is used, so we have to tell what is the meaning of the idiom. So the our options are finished, closed, started, decided. So the answer to this question is D option, that is decided. Here the idiom is casting votes, so that means decided. D is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is the aroma from the kitchen makes my mouth water. I think all of you must know the answer of this question. Here the idiom makes my mouth water is used. Our options are stimulates my appetite, makes me sick, makes me giddy, makes me vomit. So the answer to this question is, guys, A option, that is stimulates my appetite. Our next MCQ is I am ambitious too and never want to rest on my laurels. Our options are to be satisfied, to be good, be dissatisfied, be complacent. So what is the answer to this question, guys? In this question the idiom want to set on my laurels is used. So the answer to this question is be satisfied. A is the answer to this question. The only way to solve this type of questions is to read the sentence 2-3 times. So A is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is the lady was murdered in cold blood. So our options are unfeelingly, coolly, thoughtlessly, deliberately. So what is the answer to this question, guys? Here the idiom cold blood is used. So the answer to this question is D option, that is deliberately. Our next MCQ is the lady was shedding crocodile tears. Here the idiom crocodile tears is used. Our options are tears of happiness, silent tears, profuse tears, false tears. So the answer to this question is, guys, D option, that is false tears. Crocodile tears means false tears. The lady was shedding the false tears on his death. D is the answer to this question. Our next MCQ is the best policy is to let sleeping dogs lie. Here the idiom sleeping dogs lie is used. So our options are to be neutral, to be liberal, to avoid discussing troublesome, to be tolerant. What is the answer to this question, guys? This question means to avoid discussing troublesome. C is the answer to this question. So these are our important idioms and phrases. So far we have discussed 60 important idioms and phrases, the most important idioms and phrases. I hope you are liking these videos. Please tell me in the comment box whether you are liking the videos. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please do subscribe, like and share. Bye bye. Stay tuned.